fireworks for a headpiece. It's the 4th of July. Fireworks booming, grills smoking, America doing what it does best, celebrating explosions. But in Summerville, South Carolina, 41-year-old Alan Ray McGrew decided the sky wasn't the only thing that should light up. Surrounded by friends, beer, and bad ideas, Alan thought, "What if I became the fireworks show?" Ignoring his wife's desperate pleas, he placed a lit firework on his head. Seconds later, it exploded. He died instantly as horrified friends watched. Authorities called it completely preventable, a brutal reminder that fireworks belong in the sky, not on your skull. The Umbrella Swallower. Next stop, Germany. At a party in Bonn, an amateur sword swallower wanted to impress the crowd. Problem was, no sword. So he grabbed the next best thing, a closed umbrella. Mid-performance, he accidentally pressed the release button. The umbrella opened inside his throat. The injuries were catastrophic. Paramedics rushed him to the hospital, but it was too late. Some say it's an urban legend. Others swear it's real. Either way, if you ever think, "Maybe I'll swallow an umbrella for fun," you're already done for. The Niagara Barrel Man. Now to Niagara Falls, July 11th, 1920. Charles Stevens, a barber from England, wanted fame and fortune by becoming the first man to go over the falls in a barrel. He built his own wooden barrel, tied an anvil to his feet for weight, and, without testing it, took the plunge. The barrel shattered instantly. The anvil ripped through the bottom, dragging Charles to his death. All rescuers found was his right arm. He posthumously won a Darwin Award because, honestly, who ties an anvil to themselves before a waterfall dive? The Cable Car Daredevil. Fast forward to the Italian Alps. 49-year-old David Mason from Glasgow was hiking with his son when he spotted an old, abandoned cable line. He clipped a climbing hook onto it, looked at the mountains, and said, "What could possibly go wrong?" Using only his bare hands for control, he launched himself down the cable. Gravity answered that question. He lost grip instantly, slammed into rocks, and finally collided with a metal pole 650 feet below. Despite rescue efforts, he was declared dead on arrival. Moral of the story: if strangers are yelling at you to stop, maybe, just maybe, don't do it for the Instagram story. DIY. Bungee gone wrong. And finally, we meet Eric Barcia, 22, from Virginia, a fast food worker who wanted to bungee jump without a real bungee. So he taped together a bunch of household cords. You know, the ones you use to strap a mattress to your car. He tied one end to a bridge, the other to his ankle, and jumped 70 feet. The cords held, but they were longer than the drop. He slammed into the ground at full force. Police found him still tied to the bridge, the cords unbroken. But Eric wasn't so lucky. Turns out, basic math might just save your life. The ironic ending. So, what have we learned? Fireworks aren't helmets. Umbrellas aren't snacks. Anvils don't float. And what could go wrong is always the last sentence before something does. If you've survived this video without trying any of these stunts, congratulations. You're already smarter than half the people on this list.